Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Well, you can see a country that has balls if it dares to go against the script already available to everyone in the club and provided by the boss. In this case, the boss is the United States. It's like a plantation. We had a boss, the master of the plantation, which is only one. It's United States of this particular plantation. Then you have the house slaves or servants who are Great Britain and rarely France. And then in between the house servants, there are the slaves right there on the plantation. And those are the rest, including Germany, Italy, who sometimes bounce in between house servants and slaves, plantation slaves. And the rest, like everybody else, like Baltic states, Romania, Poland, all these guys are just bottom feeders, like carp. You know how the carp goes in a lake and eats the bottom, puck, 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 puck. That's what they are, bottom feeders. They feed out of the whatever they find on the floor, on the bottom of the freaking lake. So there we have it. You recognize a country that has balls and it's independent by daring to stand to the boss, to the to the house servants who think they are a little bit better than the ones outside in the field. And that's Hungary. I'm Romanian, so I defend Hungary. That's kind of a position if you are familiar with the history of the two countries. I'm Romanian by birth, let's put it this way. So by gene, I'm not going to say what I am, but nevertheless, I come from Romania. Because if I'm Romanian, those guys are not Romanians over there. And if they're Romanians, then I'm not Romanians. Because you can't leave what these guys are doing there for the past, 30 years. That's not me. That's not my culture. I don't know what the hell they are. Nevertheless, that's not about me in this video. So Hungary. Hungary, under this so-called dictator, Viktor Orban, who was democratically elected a few times already, they have balls. And then their foreign minister, who is a very intelligent guy, he speaks English. I don't know if he was educated in abroad, but he knows the free world's ways, if you want to put it this way, their tactics of putting you, on shaming you, on attacking your character, assassinating your character. So nevertheless, Hungary, like many other countries in Europe, depend on Russian fossil fuels, gas, oil, coal. Hungary says, you know what, bye-bye you guys, if you want to impose sanctions on Russia because Russia has a problem with Ukraine, which is not in European Union, is not a part of NATO, that's your business. Our Hungarian citizens that we are accountable to, the only people we are accountable to are our citizens that voted for us in a democratic way, not Ursula von whatever and other people over there in Brussels. No, those are different. Brussels, they are different. So that's the only thing that we care, our people. Unfortunately or fortunately, Hungary is in this European Union and NATO, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so Ukraine with Russia, it's a different story. Europeans want to put an embargo on oil and gas on Russia so they don't get anything. That would harm their citizens and their economies. Nevertheless, the big boss told the bottom feeders, you do that, they will do that. But in the European Union, you have the right of a veto when it's something like this. In foreign policies of the European Union, there has to be unanimity, that all the countries have to vote for, or otherwise it's not going to be implemented or voted for. The process, the idea, the whatever, the decision they want to make. Like right now, the policy is to put an embargo on Russia, and the free country of Hungary, good job, says no. That destroys our national interest. Our people will be hurt. No, we're going to veto this. Then you got other little bottom feeders that say, okay, oh, look at this, Hungary got balls. Let's try to say something too. That's Slovakia, Czech Republic, and Bulgaria. They say, okay, How about we need a little bit of a something, so we're gonna work out so we can still get some Russian gas. And the Europeans, the guys in charge actually of the European Union said, do you think so? Smack! We'll find out how that ends. So here we have, they're gonna bypass, like Prime Minister of Italy, what's his name, Draghi, Mario Draghi said, well, we're gonna change that, the veto stuff. Why? Because these little fish bottom feeders cannot, destroy our unity. So we're gonna make it like democratically, 15 out of 24 or something like that. So I have here a Business Insider article by Brian Evans, or Evans, from May 4th. And this is the title: Hungary vows, like I vow, to block the EU's plan to ban Russian oil unless it gets an exemption. You know what it is. Let us do this for a while. So we cannot responsibly vote for it. Hungarian Foreign Minister, fantastic guy. Take his name, write it down. Foreign Minister Peter, P-E-T-E-R, P-E-T-E-R, Peter, clear. And the last name, I can't really pronounce it. I'm going to try and I'm going to spell it. Zsijarto, S-Z-I-J-J-A-R-T-O, said on Facebook. Watch this guy's, Peter's Mr. Peter, interviews with some British journalists. Very rude journalist, but he keeps his composure and smacks them intellectually. Just watch that. It's an intellectual masturbation watching that. Earlier Wednesday, the EU unveiled plans for a full embargo on Russian oil that would be phased in over 6 months. Hungary won't support the European Union's proposal to ban Russian oil unless it excludes countries that import it via pipeline. Okay, well, the EU said, well, we're going to take care of you, Hungary. You can be independent. And then it says here that the Minister Peter said provisions from the EU don't allow for Hungary to maintain energy security, and it is too sudden of a cutoff to adjust, too fast. Nevertheless, then we have the other guys who said, okay, we're going to do this, which is Czech Republic, Slovakia, and Bulgaria. Not Romania, no. Romania is, anyway. So let's see what these guys say here. Slovakia, this is from an article from Yahoo from today. It says Slovakia wants 3 year transition to EU-Russia oil embargo. So Slovakia wants a 3 year transition period for it to phase in the European Union's proposed embargo on Russian oil. Economy Minister Richard Sulik said it Tuesday. Slovakia gets nearly all of its imported crude from Russia, mainly via the Soviet-era Druzhba pipeline. It has joined Hungary, also highly reliant on Russian supplies, in seeking an exemption from oil embargo plans the bloc is working up. Okay, and we also have Bulgaria to seek exemption from any EU embargo on Russian oil. So they want that. We'll see what's going on here. If that's gonna happen or not. And it says Hungary Foreign Minister. I'm going back to Peter. This is from another article from republicworld.com from today. He says Hungary will not vote for any sanctions that will make the transport of natural gas or oil from Russia to Hungary impossible. So good job. Let me give you a kiss. It's not that he's against the big club. He looks for his people. His main concern is his tribe, his nation, not a European nation as for people, certain people. But that's what happens here. So we'll see how these countries who are the rebels, the countries from Visegrad, if you know, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Poland, and Hungary are not united anymore because Poland is as it is and joined the club like not a bottom feeder, like a snake slithering is even worse right now. But Poland has a certain grudge against, I would say, everyone, but particular Russians. And if you look in the history, they're not saints either. But nevertheless, Who knows? Do you? If we don't read, we don't know. So yeah, they got some problems over there. Nevertheless, it's not about Poland here. It's about Hungary, which is fantastic in its independence. We'll see if how long that will last and what the European Union will do and how they will bypass. I assess that they will be allowed to do that. The Europeans will put all kind of sanctions. Europeans will sanction Hungary for not wanting to sanction themselves by cutting oil and gas from Russia. You'll see that. You'll see that. And they will be set as an example. They are already sanctioned by the European Commission for this and that and this and that because they want to keep their Hungarian culture, if you know what I mean, and they don't want to import all the garbage imposed or try to be imposed by Brussels, cultural garbage. I said enough. Just check on that. Good job, Hungary. Be independent. Thank you for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.